Suprabhat, good morning, namaste. Today is the 25th December. Wish you all have a Christmas. And today I like to deal with a subject which is now the talk of the town everywhere regarding the judicial leniency reportedly shown in the case of awarding punishment to the killers of Haragobinda Das and Chandan. The Many people are demanding that the proper justice would have been the imposition of death penalty upon the killers instead of sending them for a life-term imprisonment. It is true that, as you also know, that the death penalty is given in a rarest of the rare cases, or in other words, if it is found that the gravity of the crime, the barbarity involved, and the cruelty involved is such that it will be proper to award death punishment, it should be given. There is no doubt that in the case of killing of Haragobinda Das and Chandan Das, unprecedented degree of cruelty, barbarity involved. And it may seem or appear to be that it should have been in proportions to it has not been in proportion to the crime committed by the accused. And death penalty is a fitting reply in this case on the killing of Chandan Das and Haragobinda Das. But before, there is we sometime probably when we make such comment or demanding death penalty of the killers of the Haragobinda Das and Chandan Das, we should know that there are various theories of punishment. Some punishment are vindictive or retributive, technically called. Some are reformative. Now, whether retributive means that you all know that there is still the kind of punishment in many countries are there. For example, tooth against tooth, eyes against eye, or there are public hanging, or there are many other barbaric way of punishment, punishing the culprits or the people found to be guilty of certain crimes. And we also sometimes believe that it is the exemplary form of punishment is sometimes required in order to check the rate of crime in the society. But let us not forget that the object of giving punishment by the judiciary or object of punishment is to reduce the crime in the society or to reduce the rate of crime in the society. But it has been found that the country where the cruelest form of punishment are there, the rate of crime has not dwindled down or come down. Rather, it has been increased. And secondly, an individual person or a group of persons can become brutal, cruel, vindictive while committing the crime. But when the punishment is given by the state or through the judiciary, the same kind of cruelty or barbarity cannot be shown by a state of any state of in any civilized system. So, tooth against tooth or eyes against eye can never be the policy of any state government or any state or any country having a civilized form of punishment or civilized form of jurisprudence. And secondly, I believe that sometimes the reformative approach in the matter of awarding punishment seems to be much more effective than retributive, or in the sense that if a person is put behind the custody and given training, education, ethical values, moral values in course of his custody or when he is in the confinement, and probably that sometime sends a message to society that the crime, the commission of crime, is not a way out to solve the problem, and sometimes it seems to be that it is the liberal approach or the reformative approach seems to have been found to be more effective in reducing the crime in the society than the retributive approach. For example, if you kill it, if you punish a terrorist with death penalty, you will find that one person, if you I mean, punish a person, a terrorist, with a death penalty, you'll find that terrorists, they will kill 10% innocent people against one person for the state penalty of the state. So, so, so we have to consider that the punishment given by the trial court in the case of Haragobinda Das and Chandan is subject to scrutiny by the higher judiciary in India, and definitely it will, if it is found that the quantum of punishment awarded in the case of the killers of Haragobinda Das is not proportional to or disproportionate to the degree of crime. Definitely the appellate court or the higher court will definitely rectify the sentence or the punishment given in the case of Haragobinda Chandan Das, and I believe that definitely the appropriate punishment will be given by the appropriate forum. And let us not forget that the trial court sentence given by the trial court is not the end of end of everything. It is not the end game. So legal battle will go on, and I hope that the Indian system, the proper punishment, the proper legal courts, proper justice will be definitely meted out to the offender who is guilty of such a crime, of a crime unknown or unprecedented, and especially in India. And so I hope let us not lose our hope. Let us be optimistic. Let us be faithful, and let us have regard and confidence upon our Indian judiciary. And I believe that Haragobinda Chandan Das, their soul, they'll definitely be found justice, or their family members will definitely smile at some point of time at the end of the legal game or legal battle. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Namaste. Namaskar.